In a stunning revelation that has sent shockwaves across the political landscape of South Africa, a massive fraud scandal involving the expanded Public Works Programme, EPWP, has erupted in the Free State, with top-ranking ANC members now under investigation for alleged large-scale salary misappropriation. According to explosive documents leaked to investigative journalists and corroborated by whistleblowers within the provincial government, millions of rands earmarked for the EPWP, an initiative designed to alleviate poverty through short-term job creation, have allegedly been siphoned off by politically connected elites. The funds, which were intended to benefit vulnerable South Africans through temporary employment, may have instead been used to enrich a small group of officials with close ties to senior ANC leadership in the province. At the heart of the scandal is a sophisticated network of ghost workers, falsified payrolls, and shell companies. Sources claim that dozens, if not hundreds, of EPWP beneficiaries listed on official records never actually performed any work, or even existed. Fake ID numbers, duplicated payment entries, and backdated contracts were all part of a well-orchestrated ploy to funnel public funds into private hands. Even more damning is the allegation that certain municipal officials and ANC-linked ward councillors were directly responsible for selecting these beneficiaries, many of whom turned out to be relatives, party loyalists, or completely fictitious entities. Bank accounts were allegedly created under false names, with the money quietly funneled to operatives who would then redistribute the funds among key players. An unnamed forensic auditor working with the Department of Public Works told reporters, the level of manipulation here is shocking. The data trails lead to individuals who should never have been anywhere near the payroll system. There's clear evidence of coordinated, systemic abuse. While the investigation is still in its early stages, sources close to the Hawks and Special Investigating Unit (SIU) have confirmed that at least 4 high-profile ANC members in the Free State are now persons of interest. Among them is a former MEC who previously oversaw infrastructure and development projects, as well as a sitting municipal mayor with direct oversight of the EPWP budget. Anonymous tip-offs have also linked the scandal to individuals who held influential roles during Ace Magashul's tenure as Premier of the Free State, suggesting that this might be the tip of a much larger iceberg of corruption going back years. The SIU is said to be working with National Treasury and the Auditor General's Office to perform a full audit of EPWP-related expenditures in the province. Initial estimates suggest that upwards of 280 million may be unaccounted for or misappropriated over the past 5 years. The public reaction has been one of anger and betrayal. Civil society groups, including OUTA and Corruption Watch, have called for immediate suspensions, arrests, and a full disclosure of the implicated officials. Protests erupted outside the Free State Legislature in Bloemfontein, with demonstrators carrying signs that read, "Justice for the Poor" and "Stop ANC Theft." "This is unforgivable," said one protester. "We trusted the government to help us feed our children, and instead they're stealing from us. The EPWP was meant to be a lifeline, and they turned it into a cash cow." Even ANC members at the national level are scrambling to contain the fallout. Speaking under condition of anonymity, a senior member of the ANC NEC stated, "If these allegations are proven true, heads will have to roll. We cannot afford another scandal when public trust is already at an all-time low." Political analysts believe that this scandal could have devastating consequences for the ANC's already fragile support base ahead of the 2026 general elections. The Free State has long been considered a stronghold for the ruling party, but internal corruption, poor service delivery, and scandals like this one could tip the balance in favor of opposition parties like the DA and EFF. This is not just about theft, it's about the betrayal of the very people the EPWP was designed to help, said political analyst Thembeka Masiko. Voters are watching, and the ANC's brand is increasingly associated with self-interest and dishonesty. The Hawks have confirmed that several arrests are imminent, and subpoenas have already been issued for bank records and municipal EPWP payroll logs. The Free State Department of Public Works has also suspended several senior officials pending the outcome of internal disciplinary hearings. Meanwhile, President Cyril Ramaphosa has yet to issue a formal statement but is reportedly being briefed on the situation. Insiders say that Ramaphosa may use this scandal to push forward his long-promised anti-corruption reforms, but critics remain skeptical.